everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome to my happy place. We are outside today because we are going to be using some spray foam. So it's really Friday and you are seeing this Saturday, but I needed at least 24 hours for this to set up. So I'm doing it in two parts. It's really windy out here and I hope my chimes are not too bad here. Okay, so I've been shaking up my spray foam. Mine's just from Walmart. I can't remember, it was $3 and some change. Okay, I just took my spackle and covered it in some saran wrap. I'm going to be using here, let's put that down. One of these, what size are these? They're calling it an 8-inch wreath form from the DollarTree. We're going to be using one of those today. So let's put this one down. We are going to be using, excuse me, a package of the Christmas lights that they put out in clear, battery operated. I already put the batteries in. And so we're just going to get right on into this. What we're wanting to do here is we're going to, first of all, we have to get this untangled. There we go. There we go. And we're just going to spread our wires, our lights. I guess I went the wrong direction. It was a 50-50 and I went the wrong way. So once you have all your lights untangled, it shouldn't be that hard. What have I got going on here? Once you have them all untangled, I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. They are tangled up, boy. Really, really tangled up. So we have 10 lights, so we want them evenly spaced. So let me turn the camera down. Okay, so it is really windy out here, but we're gonna make do. I'm just getting a couple of pipe cleaners handy because we're gonna cut and just put our pipe cleaners on. We're going to use our pipe cleaners to attach our little, and you're not going to see them, but we're going to attach our lights with these. So just go around and attach all 10 of your lights to your wreath so that they are evenly spaced apart. So go all the way around with your lights. Okay, so now that all my pipe cleaners are on and they are holding my lights, I spaced out my lights. I'm just cutting these off. You probably don't have to. I'm just cutting them a little bit shorter. I'm really sorry about the chimes, you guys. Ooh, don't cut your lights. I almost did. It's very windy out here. So I am battling the wind and the noise. Okay. Almost done. And now I'm going to put my gloves on because you should definitely wear gloves when working with this insulation foam. So let me put my gloves on, and then we're going to get to the fun part of this craft, because this has all been the preparation of the craft. Now we are going to get to the fun part. All right, this is what I've been waiting for. So now we have our wax paper, and I have my lights out of the way. I'm going to put my saran wrap piece in the middle. Tuck in your lights if you have any that are out or in the center. You want them mostly in the middle here. You don't want them sticking out. Basically, you want this as tight to the middle as you can. I should have brought some tape. And now we are going to screw our straw onto the can like the directions say. It said to shake it for a minute. So we did shake it really, really good. We're shaking it a couple more minutes. And now we are just going to use it to there we go. Now don't forget, this is going to expand way more than this. So there is our little wreath so far. And now we wait for 24 hours. And then when it is all done, we'll be right back. And I'll look totally different. And I'll be wearing totally different clothes. And we will finish this craft. Hey everybody, okay, so I'm back and it is another day, obviously, right? Okay, so let me show you what we have so far. Okay, so that is our, I do want to tell you, I did go out and lightly spray paint this white. I don't even have it handy, but it's just regular white spray paint only because I wanted it to look like snow, and that is the natural color of the foam, spray foam. Look, we have our lights on. I have a little button problem here with this DollarTree switch, but it's working. So, okay, so I did lightly, you can tell I lightly coated the box here with the batteries in it too. Okay, so then you take your wreath that you made. Isn't that cool? It's a big snowy wreath, okay? And now I am going to make it look like snow, other than the little tiny bit of spray paint. And I really just misted it one time with spray paint. But I do have this extreme glitter. It's called Hologram, and it is from Folk Art. And I'm sorry I do not have an overhead for you guys today. We are still working on that, and I am having phone issues and all the things. So we are working on that, but just bear with me. So today this is all you get, but we are going to be using this extreme glitter from Hologram, and that is going to make this look snowy, okay? And then I took out my little nativity set. This is the nativity set that you get at the Dollar Tree. And I took it outside and spray painted all of the little pieces, back and front, because I just didn't know when I was out there which way I would want my people facing and all the things, right? Okay, so that's spray painted. Now what we're going to do is take our hologram and paint over. I'm going to squirt some of this in a little Dixie cup because I'm going to need quite a bit of it. And I want to be able to get my brush in and out, you know, really easy. So I'll put a little bit in to start. We're just going to slap this on. It's almost like a clear, but it has a glistening effect to it. And so it's going to make this look really, really snowy. So we're just going to dab this all on. It's kind of like putting clear fingernail polish on. You don't really have to be careful with it. It can go anywhere. You just want to get that little glitter. I already need to put a little bit more in my Dixie cup here. Whoops, that was stupid. Shake it with the cap open. That's okay. It landed on my snow scene here. So I'm going to just keep dabbing this on, and then I'm going to take my heat gun and dry it up a little bit, or a lot of it, so that we can continue. So just get in all the little nooks and crannies and get this all glistening up, because this is going to be our snowy little mountain wreath. All right, so I need some more paint already. And so what I'm going to do is finish this off camera, just for time's sake. And then you guys are not going to believe the difference in this. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I want to show you how beautiful this glitter is. Can you guys see that? Let me get up. and bring this up. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. It's a glitter. Can you see it on my hands? I don't know if this is coming across. Anyway, it really is amazing paint. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think you can see the glitter. But anyway, we are going to flip this over and find a little groove that our little light box can fit in. And we're just going to glue that right down. I do need to, I have something all over me here. Let me get a bit of water. Oops. A bit of water. Try to clean my fingertips off here. I probably should have just used a baby wipe. Okay, so we are going to just glue our little light box in. Maybe I'll put it over, no, I think it fits better over here. Okay, so it really doesn't matter if it's on the top or the bottom. The only thing that does matter is you're going to want to make sure that you have the screw that holds the batteries in facing up so that you don't, obviously, you know, if you need to change your batteries, you're going to have to, we need a glue stick, par for the course. You're going to want to be able to get access to that little screw there, right? So we are just going to glue this down with a heap ton, and I mean a heap ton because we don't want the battery pack going anywhere. So we're going to just screw that right down. You can squeeze that in a little bit too. Ooh, hot glue, hot glue. Squeeze that down in so it sits down in really nice and tight. Oh, I wish you could see this glitter effect here. It's so gorgeous. Okay, so I decided this is going to be my top and bottom. Okay, so I'm going to have that facing me. And now, if we can get all the glue cobwebbies off of us, let's get out some baby wipes. Let's get out a baby wipe and clean all the glue off my fingertips because it's sticking to everything else. So we need a little bit of clean fingertips here. Okay, hopefully that'll do it. Sometimes it dries and it's still there, right? Now, I decided this is the top and this is the bottom, and I'm going to take my little nativity set and we're going to press it in to our seam here. So let's get rid of our water bottle. We don't need that in our elbow room. All right, so I'm going to take the first part, which is the little manger, okay, and I'm just going to stick that in the middle here. I'm going to use my fingers and I'm just going to stick it down and push it into my foam. Okay, I'm just going to push it in. And now, if I'm happy with it, I'm going to take it out. I know, it's kind of funny, right? Take it back out. Put a little glue on it, and we're going to put it right back in, right where we had it. So just stick it right down in, back down in, without trying to glue your fingers. So stick your little manger down in, and now we have our manger on there. Now we are going to just start putting in our little pieces. So let's put the baby Jesus in next because he's the most important, right? So we're just going to find a place and stick him in our foam. And then once we've found a good placement for him, we're just going to put a little bit of glue and stick him back down. this spray adhesive, no, spray foam is very forgiving. You can, it's malleable. You can push into it. You know, it's really easy to move. It's firm, but it's easy to move. Okay, so now we have our manger and our baby Jesus. And look, I do have a little, it's going to be so cute lit up. It's hard to see in the daylight, I know. Okay, so now we have our manger and our baby Jesus in our snowy wreath, and we are going to add some faux snow to this, but I want my manger on here first. Let me get these cobwebbies off, you guys. Terrible, terrible. Okay, so now we need Joseph and Mary, or Mary and Joseph. So I think I have those facing backwards. So before everything sticks to me here, I am going to decide where I want my Joseph and where I want my Mary. And I'm going to make the marks, right? I'm going to push down in to both places. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue and push her down in. So now we have Mary. And we're going to put a little bit of glue on Joseph, and we're going to push Joseph down in as well, and just hold it still for a minute until it takes. And then we have our three wise men. Okay, so there's our Mary and Joseph, and now we have our three wise men. Do we want to do the three wise men in this on the side over here, or do we want to put them in the background? I was kind of thinking in the background. I know it's not the norm, but I was thinking kind of in the background. It might be nice to have them. So that's what I'm going to do. But you do you, obviously. So I am going to find a place back here now, and I'm going to push down on my, what do you call this, spray foam here. I'm going to push down. I'm using my fingernail right now just to flatten that. And then we're going to glue these guys right back on the back. I know it's not a traditional scene. I know that, but that's kind of what I wanted to do with my wise men. So I'm just going to put them in the back, just like that. So I'm just pushing down on my foam, and sometimes the heat from the hot glue gun kind of helps move that foam too. All right, so there is our beautiful scene. I love, love, love that. Okay, now what we're going to do is take a little bit of our faux snow. But before I do that, I did get a little bit of the white glitter onto my black, especially my Joseph. So I'm going to take a little paintbrush really, really quickly and give him a little bit of paint with the chalk paint that the Dollar Tree sells that I absolutely love now, that Gloria told me about. And it is put out by Craft Plus. We'll just go over all of them, make them nice and dark. Why not, right? We'll just go over all of our little, okay. And even our manger has a little on it. We'll cover that up. So pretty. Okay. There we go. Try not to get any black paint on your snow. Okay, so now they're all nice and dark again. I like that. I'm going to give it a little heat because I want it to dry. And then we're going to use a little faux snow on our scene, right? So they're in the snow. I know they didn't have snow in Jerusalem, but this is our whatever. This is our snowy wreath scene. And so that's what I'm doing. So they're going to have a little snow. So now what I did want to get was my spray glue, and I forgot to do that. So let me grab that. Okay, I grabbed that. So this is it. It's the ProMarks multi-spray glue. It's spray-on glue from DollarTree. This one's almost empty, so I have a spare here. So we're just going to lightly mist this and put a little bit of faux snow. So we're going to just put it where you want it. Just a little bit here and there. And now I'm just going to, I have my silicone mat underneath me. I'm just going to put some of the faux snow down. And that you hear it because some of my faux snow has a little bit of the, what do you call it? The Epsom salts in it a little bit. All right, I want a little bit more, so I'm going to spray some more glue here. I'm going to put some more snow. Spray over here and get some more. Try not to get your people because you don't want snow on the people. You just want it on your wreath. All right, and then I'm just going to go around the top here with just a little bit more glue and a little bit more snow. It's a mess, but isn't fun. Isn't crafting fun, though? I love the mess. I love the messy part of crafting. All right, I want to get a little more snow down here. I don't know if it's running out. Yeah, so you're just covering it. You could even use like the spray adhesive. That would be good, like a Loctite spray adhesive would do. So you're just making a mess and putting your faux snow all over your scenery. And we're gonna let this set up for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so, and then I'll come back. We'll shake off all the rest that hasn't glued, and then we'll see what we have, and we might need to put more on and we might not. So I will be right back. Okay, this has got probably an hour to dry. I checked the time on the spray and it said that it tacks up in 15 minutes. No, wait a minute. What did it say? It tacks up in 15 seconds, but it takes an hour to dry. So I am going to go out to lunch with my daughter, and then we'll come back and this will be all dry, and I'll see you in a few. It'll just be a second for you. Okay, back from a nice afternoon lunch with my daughter. And let me just flip this over and see how much we're going to lose here. Ready? Not too bad, not too bad. Let's give it a little tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. All right, look at that beautiful wreath, you guys. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see this. Okay, I mean, you can see it, but I really wish you could see it. I'm going to come stand up and give you a real close-up. I really, really want you guys to see how beautiful this is. I feel like it's not showing up on camera. Let's see if we get some more light on it. Can you see the glistening? I mean, this is gorgeous. I don't know if it's coming on camera, but it's so beautiful. Okay, in person, look, 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 look. Look, look, look. See how beautiful oh. Okay, so that's our wreath now. We're going to just add a bow. I don't even know if I want a bow, but let's try it. Okay, so let's take, so this is And I will probably spray this with an acrylic spray sealer. But this has been probably resting a good 2 hours now. I went to lunch and actually did a little shopping after that with my daughter. And it is getting late in the day. I have to do, I'm a little overwhelmed. I have to do a Saturday Night Live tonight as well. Okay, so I'm just going to make a shoelace bow out of the DollarTree buffalo, black and white buffalo check. And it's because I really just want a simple little bow. We're going to keep it with the black and white theme. And I'm going to dovetail my, well, first of all, I won't yet because we're just going to make a shoelace bow. So take your ribbon and just do some bunny ears with it. We'll make some bunny ears and we'll tie those together. Mine is a little bit, not tangled, but my wire was a little twisted there. So I'm just going to make a little bow. It's a little twisted, that wire, and I know if I keep it twisted, it's not going to come out a cute bow. So let me just finagle it. Finagle it. Like so. My goodness gracious. Okay. This should not have been this difficult. It's just a bow. A shoelace bow at that. Alright, let's put this on here, pull this tight, and then I'm just going to pull my tails again to make my bow smaller on the top here, and pull it tight a little bit more here, twisting my wires and fluffing it. Don't know why this one is giving me a rough time here with the wire in it. Usually that's so easy to work with. Okay, but we have our bow, and now I'm going to dovetail my ends. So what you do is you just fold those outside edges together and just up slant, and then you get a dovetail. Can you see? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put our two outside wires together and just give it a good slice right up on a slant, and you get your dovetails. And now we are just going to put our little bow on our wreath, and if we don't like it, we're going to just omit it, because we want it to be all about the nativity and not about the bow on top. But I thought it might need a little something. So let's get our, here, let me just get my silicone mat and get all the fall off that we had, all our snow. And we'll put that back down in case we have more fall off, which we probably will have more fall off until I spray it with the clear, you know, a clear, not an adhesive, a clear, can't think of my word, a clear acrylic spray. All right. Let's see how this is going to look. It might cheapen it, you know. Let's see. What do you guys think? Should we add the bow or not? Does it take away? Should we put the bow on the bottom? No. What do we think? Bow or no bow? Oh my goodness. You know what? I don't like it. I don't like the bow. I'm going to undo the bow, and I'm going to use it as a hanger. That's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm just going to use this as my hanger. No, you guys, I'm going to put you back on pause, and I'm going to rethink this just another minute, and I'm going to decide what I want to do. I like the white ribbon with it. Let me give this a little thought. Let me give this a little thought, and I will be right back. All right, I rethought the bow. I like the bow. I put the bow back on, and I thought I was filming, and I wasn't. So what I did was I kind of fluffed the tails a little and glued them down on the side so that they wouldn't hang in the middle. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want them hanging wrong. And then now I just fluffed up my bow, and that's that. But I do have a little black cording, and I do want to very gently put that on the back for a hanger for our project. And so what I'm going to do is just cut it off and knot it on either end, just so that it doesn't fray. It's not from Dollar Tree. It's braided cord that I have on hand. And I think I got it at Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's just knot this side too. I might have cut it down just a little too long. And we're just knotting that up for two reasons. It'll give us a little anchor, and it will keep it from fraying. So let's just find a spot on the back here and glue that right down. And it will melt a little bit. The spray insulation is going to melt just a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay. Just do the best, because once, you know, nobody's going to see the back of this anyway. And, you know, you could definitely take a placemat from the Dollar Tree and cover this in the back if you want, but I don't see any need to do that really. I'm going to be hanging this up against the wall, and nobody's going to know what it looks like on the back unless they pick it up and touch it. But definitely, you could definitely take material and cover. You're not going to want to cover the whole, of course, but you could cover the back of this if you want. So I'm going to turn on my lights, but I don't think you're going to be able to see it. So let's flip this over and turn on the lights. And you guys aren't going to be able to see it because it's broad daylight. But look, here's the back. The lights are all on. Let me shut off some of these lights here. See, I am losing a little bit of my snow where I touch it because it needs to be spray sealed. Hold on, I'm shutting all the lights off. I don't know if you can tell. Here, let me turn them on and off. Can you see that? Do it again. Off, on. Isn't that beautiful? And that is our Saturday snowcraft. I just love it, you guys. I love it, love it, love it. We're in the dark now, but look at how it is with this in the background. Let's see. Oh, you really can't see. I have a wonderful mess here that I made with all the faux snow. I love this creation. It came out so pretty. It's so pretty in person. And I hope you guys make this. It's just so much fun. So to recap, we took I don't have the little wreath, but I took one of the small Christmas wreath forms from the Dollar Tree. We took some spray insulation foam from Walmart. We put our battery operated lights, but you know what? I want to make another one of these with electric lights because, you know, I don't want to have to just keep putting my batteries. But this is really good because you can put this anywhere, right? You don't have to have a plug. But I want to make one for outside with the plug. So we used the spray foam that we got at Dollar Tree. Any spray foam will work. I lightly spray painted it with this white paint from Rust-Oleum, the 2x Ultra Cover. It's my favorite spray paint. I use that in every color. And then we used a Dollar Tree ribbon for our little bow and a Dollar Tree nativity that we painted black. And then this is what we are left with, and it is so pretty. It's really pretty in the dark. I have played with the lights. Of course, I made this yesterday, or I started it, and I played with the lights. Hold on, Alexa, stop. Sorry about that. And I played with the lights, and you really can see this good in the dark. So this is just going to be so pretty. I hope you enjoyed this craft today. This is a great time to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. It really helps my channel grow. Last time I looked, we are at 643 subscribers. I'm so excited. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you for all your help in sharing and comments, all the things. You guys just don't know what it means to me, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, really, and truly and sincerely. So when we get up to 650 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. And so this is a great time for the thumbs up and all the things, the like, the subscribe, the comments, do all the things, and let me know what you think of this. And I hope you guys make one. Now, another thing, you saw me do, maybe you will want to do a little less, and you'll see your lights through it a little bit more, right? But it really is cool in the dark. All right, everybody. I will see you Monday. Whoops! Crash, bang! I will see you Monday for another craft. And until then, I hope that you be good and do good and have the best rest of your weekend. Until I see you again. Bye now.